Hello everybody, this is a Shadowbox and welcome back to Stormworks Build and Rescue. This is episode 3, and as you can see I am joined by my friend Joe.
Hello!
And this is not the Ugly Duckling. This is a new boat that I just made. It's called the Blackfin, and it is available on the workshop if you would like to download it. Now, keep in mind it is restricted by where we are in the career mode right now, so right now our navigator station is just a XY coordinate readout. We've got light controls on the top here, fuel, ignition, battery, backup battery. We've got 2 medical beds, seating for 8, a medium winch. We do have a fire hose on the front. We do have a crew berth down here. An engine room, and yeah, let's see if we can get some missions going with this. So we might actually need to use the crew room to get a mission to spawn. Rescue 4 casualties to the hospital. Alright. Where is it? Oh, it's right around the corner here. Alright. Let me close that door.
Oh yeah, it's like really close. Perfect.
Yeah, I am going to reset the time today.
Also, coordinates are still screwed up, so...
No, they're not. The power's just not on.
There
we go.
Yeah, that might do it.
Our nav lights on. And let's get going. Now, this boat does about 40 knots. A little bit short of 40 knots, like 37 or something like that. So, it's reasonably quick for its size. It's based off of... It's kind of like a mashup between the Coast Guard's Response Boat Small and Response Boat Medium. However, it's obviously not an exact duplicate of either one. That's just kind of what I was using for inspiration. I did like the cabin shape based off of the Response Boat Small, but the overall size is more like the Response Boat Medium.
That's what I was looking for. I was trying to figure out what the Coast Guard calls their boats the other day. And I couldn't think of what the abbreviation for them was. RBM, duh.
There's also Motor Lifeboat, MLB.
Yeah, no, I was looking for RBM.
Gotcha.
That's what I was looking for. As soon as you said it, I was like, that's it. But yeah, I do know about the MLBs.
Yep.
Those are like they're smaller, right?
I don't think they're necessarily smaller. No, I think they're...
Oh, no, those are the bigger ones.
Yeah, they're... like the 47-foot Motor Lifeboat is one of their newest ones. It's quite big. It's too big for us to spawn in the small base we have now. I also put a wet exhaust in, Joe, since you were making fun of smokestacks on the original version of this. So you can see underway we do rise up out of the water, but when we're stationary, we do kind of sink down to that red line there.
Which is pretty accurate. I mean, you don't really stay in the water if you're going this quick.
I know, but when it's at rest,
like, this isn't fast, but it's quick. But yeah, like once we slow down, I mean, it'll drop a little bit.
I wish that it would rest on the black line though, for like when we're stationary, instead of going all the way to the red line, because then that technically makes our seating area like below
I see what you meant. I thought you meant like the darker red line where it meets the black, not the bright red line.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't pay any attention to that. I mean, that's probably just weight. So like if we made the boat longer and had more dead space, it would have more buoyancy and probably would float a little bit higher, but...
Yeah, but it's, at the same time, I think it's about as long as we can make it in the current, in our current area. And I don't really want to make it deeper, because then we'll lose speed due to having a deeper draft, so...
Yeah.
And if I make it taller, then it's going to, tip easier. So,
yeah, but if you make if you push the nose out more, it should still spawn, yeah?
Repair hatch on Erie tugboat. I thought we were rescuing 4... Oh, yep. Okay, so there's two different things. 4 casualties to the hospital and repair the thing on the tugboat.
Okay. So I will back out here, grab my EPIRB.
Now this this boat is still not really good at towing. So the winch is more for decorative use or like emergency use than like, you know, we're still not gonna take missions where the purpose is to tow a vessel.
Yeah.
Just because that's not this
Sure.
boat's intended purpose. However, if like we took the ugly duckling out and we ran the ugly duckling out of fuel, this could probably tow the ugly duckling back to port.
Yeah, this would be like a if absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
And there's no other options. Yeah.
So one thing, well, we'll talk about it after we have our survivors on board and we're underway back to base. I want to talk about what we're gonna do for fuel supply. Which you weren't there for that episode, and I actually just edited episode 2 today. I took my fuel truck and I drove around the island to 4 different bases and stole the fuel from those bases.
Good. Frickin' highway robbery.
Yeah. Oh, I like this tug design.
Yeah, I do too.
Alright, so it looks like we're just simply getting
repairing
them off the boat and
vacating.
Doing a repair, yeah. Boink.
Oh, almost. There we go. All right. Oh, is that? Oh, that's the flare.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping that we would get to show off the fire hose, but that's okay.
I'm sure we will in a little bit.
Yeah.
Where does it need to be repaired?
Looks like there's a hatch in the back here that's damaged, so I would imagine stuff down there and then in the engine room.
Oh, yep, did I? There we go.
That's it. It was just the hatch. That's why they're asking to be rescued. That's hilarious. I really like this tugboat design.
I do too. I'm gonna see if I can find it and we can use it for something, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, I left the door open. That's bad. That's how we flood our boat. Alright.
They all are good to go. Let me go see if there's anything I can steal from this thing.
Okay.
Thermal clothing? No. Nope, nothing in here. Just thermal clothing. Cool. Alright, man. Let's boogity.
Alright.
I'll keep my perp script.
Yeah, fairly easy mission, but hey, still money, still research points. So what I was talking about was for our definitive fuel supply, I'm not sure if I want to make a tugboat and a barge system using our current dock, or if we should like buy a bigger base and then make a dedicated like single vessel tanker.
I'm kind of leaning more towards the latter of the options rather than the former.
Bigger base and make a tanker.
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm gonna open a menu, expect some lag.
Okay. I'm just thinking that because it is, I think it's going to be easier than towing, because the towing in this game is meh.
Yeah, I'm still debating. The only problem is the only close area that has like a large dock on it. Well, that's 80,000. We have the JSI dock for 80,000 on here, or the FJ Warner's dock for 80,000 on this island. Otherwise, we have to head up to like the Sawyer Islands. There's like a 15,000 large dock up there, which honestly, this vessel could probably make it up there.
Yeah,
maybe. Especially if I tweak the engine to be a bit more fuel efficient. It's right now it's not the best with fuel efficiency, but
right. I mean, it's a floating brick.
Not quite. It's got a fairly realistic shape. You there?
Oh, whoa, okay, lag.
You good?
I don't know whose internet's taking a crap.
Alright, and I'm going to start research on large boats, because I want those big props.
One of our internets is taking a dump. There we go. It seems like it's calmed down now.
Alrighty. I was like, I'm not uploading or streaming or anything.
Strange. I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah, so some of the lighting options available in here. We've got a button for the backlights on the gauges. We've got the front spotlights. We've got cabin lights that are just reds, but I kind of like it. And then we've got deck lights for working lights all around the deck. Joe has the electrical gauges on his side of the panel, and I've got the engine gauges here.
Electrical gauges, as if I have anything other than...
Well, you have the XY coordinates, but then look up. You've got the electrical up there.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, and then all the lights are up there too.
I'm blind. I'm blind.
Look up.
I was just looking down. I was like, I have XY coordinates, nothing else, and yeah. And then you told me look up. I'm like, oh, that.
Yeah. Since
also, that's what's the gauge above your head?
Fuel.
Yeah, you might want to label that. It's just dial.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Nerd. Derp. 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 Derp.
And the cabin lights do, they turn on the below deck lights as well.
Oh, okay,
for
cool.
the crew quarters in the engine room.
Yep.
Since none of our people are injured, I am going to take the time to back in. Oh, we're not around this corner. We're across the bay still. My navigator just letting me look like a clown.
Well, you didn't ask where we were going. You clown.
Yeah, I just watched a tutorial about doing an automatic air-to-fuel ratio, like air-to-fuel mixture ratio, and how to add a supercharger. So I may end up doing that to this boat, and that should help the fuel efficiency. I'm just hoping it won't impact the top speed. We'll have to see, though. I just did not feel like doing that today, because I spent literally all of yesterday making this boat. Well, not all of yesterday. It was my anniversary yesterday, so Sarah and I did some stuff together.
Cool. Happy anniversary, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't know that.
And, so yeah, we like took the dog out and got ice cream and ordered food and watched one of our shows. We're going to a really nice restaurant next weekend.
Cool. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, there we go. Bump. Alright. We can...
Go take them all off.
Shut that down. And turn off the power.
So I need the radio signal locator, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does it work?
It emits an audible beep that gets faster and faster as you get closer.
Okay.
But I'll wait until we're in the search zone to use it.
Okay. We need to go south. So flip the bitch.
All right. Hey, welcome back, everybody. I probably cut out a couple things there because we had a couple missions that were not very interesting. But now we have a mission to respond to a buoy tender in distress that has activated its transponder. So Joe has our handheld transponder locator, and once we get in the search area, he will kind of vector us in with that.
It's over there to our left.
That's the boat that we just did the servicing on.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm kind of hoping this boat's on fire, because I really want to show off the fire hose.
Hospital boat should be right here. But I don't see it, which kind of scares me. I mean, it literally should be right off our nose, and I do not see it.
We passed one on the way down here.
According to the map, there's one here too.
Oh yeah, interesting. I wonder if it's just like a stuck icon or something, or maybe the hospital boat
because
sunk.
It's been there the whole time.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's a good thought. Did it sink?
I don't see anything underwater.
Yeah, I don't either. Weird. I
don't know if they can sink, honestly.
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. Can they actually sink?
We should load in a test world with the weapons DLC and see if we can sink a hospital ship. Be war criminals.
Just Geneva violations everywhere.
It's only a Geneva violation if it's against a country you're at war with. For real.
Is it though?
For real. That's the only thing the Geneva Convention governs. So that's why when people are like, "Oh, it's a Geneva Convention violation for the police to use pepper spray," it's like, well, the Geneva Convention doesn't apply to the police. It applies to
I was going to say it doesn't
military
apply to the
in times of war. But okay.
Had a little bit to your right. Yeah, that's good.
Well, at least we have good weather conditions, and I don't even have the weather override on.
Right.
So... what's that island to our south? We should, after we figure out what's going on with this boat, we should check out that island. Maybe there's a loot crate on there or something.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, also keep your eyes out for floating loot crates. I found one in the last episode. Are you getting a signal on your...
I gotta get back on the roof. I fell off the roof. Woo.
Oh, speaking of crates. I see one.
On the island?
Nope.
Oh, right there. Yep, I see it.
In front of us.
Does not appear to be a loot crate.
What else would it be?
Crate that got washed away by a tsunami?
Well, we don't have tsunamis in this save, so it's definitely a loot crate.
Oh, true. Yep, sure is.
9 research points.
Holy cow. Well, that made up for the couple of missions we did.
Yeah. Are you getting any signal on your transponder locator?
I can't tell if it's beeping any faster than it was when I did it.
Yeah, it'll be obvious when we get closer. Like, if you have like a stopwatch on your phone or something, like, try to count the seconds
that's a good
between
call.
beats. I'm a drummer, so when I was using it before, I was just counting in my head, and I knew I was on tempo. But you might want to use your stopwatch. Oh, I see him. Right off our bow.
Yep.
So yeah, really that's that transponder locator and stuff's more useful during either the night or bad weather conditions. I can't tell if they're on fire though. Do you have binoculars?
They are.
Okay, sweet. So you can get the fire hose primed.
I lied. Maybe. Is that a flare that just went up?
That was a flare, yeah.
Okay. I can't tell if they are.
Yeah,
I think they are.
The thing that just came down was definitely a flare. I can't tell if they're on fire or not either.
It looked like there was smoke off their stern, but like it popped in and out a bunch. So I'm gonna wait till we get a little bit closer, and then I'm gonna look again. Doesn't look like it, but I'm gonna have it ready to go just in case.
Yeah, so don't hit the button until we get up next to it because it disengages the drive clutch.
Yep. Let me put this back.
And then remember it's B to turn the nozzle on.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're on fire.
Yep, they sure are.
Alright, go ahead with the fluid, or with the fire hose. Yeah, I see 2 casualties.
Quiet. One's gonna be under deck, I betcha.
Okay. Do not...
Stop!
What is happening?
I'm pulling it over.
Oh.
This isn't gonna work. Because I'm pulling the boat, the little hose doesn't have enough length for me to reach in there. There's more fire.
Turn off the hose for a second. Alright, turn the hose back. Man.
I can't get on from here.
Man. Alright, turn the hose back on.
Yeah, I can't get on the boat. Oh, maybe I can. I was like, there's no way I'm getting on the boat, but I guess there is. Okay, I open the door and instantly get hurt.
Let me know how things go. Oh, you got the fire.
There we go.
Sweet.
I got one incapacitated down here, bringing them out. I got some good kit on this boat if you want to fire at anything.
I'm getting a person out of the water. They're unhurt, thankfully.
Let me get this hose off of me.
You put the incapacitated in the med bed.
Yep. Do I still need the AED? Nope, I do not.
No.
Good to know.
That's one of the advantages of the med bed.
The med bed.
Got the last person.
Med bed, med bed, med med. Fuck, try
Are they hurt?
saying that 5 times fast. Yes.
Alright, so put them in a med bed.
Oh, yeah.
And then we don't have to waste med kits. Alright, you ready to get out of here?
Hold on, I want to go see what there is to pirate. We're the worst Coast Guard ever. Oh.
Fiddly-dee.
Being a pirate is all we will be. We are pirates. I mean, what? I didn't say that. Oh, come on. Falling one more time. I'm just saying screw it. Okay, we're good. They got scuba gear, thermal clothing. You want to take some scuba gear?
We might as well. We don't have any empty gear lockers on this boat, though, so you'll just be wearing it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. You might as well just leave it.
Yeah, I guess so. All right.
Because even if we did take it when we put the boat back in the garage, we would just lose it anyway.
True.
So.
True dat, homie. All right.
Flip around here. We'll go explore that island since we've got the 2 injured people in the medical bed. They'll be fine. We'll just check this small island here for crates. We are coming back to our base here. And Joe's going to take our casualties to the hospital while I get the boat ready for our next outing, which we're not quite sure what we're going to do yet. We're going to do maybe a little bit of research while Joe takes these people to the hospital and I wait for the boat to refuel.
Oh my gosh, the drift. The drift is insane, mate.
Drift?
You just drifted the crap out of the boat.
No.
Were you in first person? Is that why you couldn't see it, or were you in third still?
It was in a combination of both.
Mm-hmm. For me, it totally looked like you drifted the heck out of the boat. It's like, yeah, boy.
I'll help get these people offloaded.
I appreciate it.
Looks like we're getting some weather, too.
Good times.
Or at least some wind. And you got the last person?
Yep.
Alright.
Sure to met him before I take him in, and other than that, you got a defib out here.
Yeah, that was the extra one I had in my inventory.
Oh, good.
Alright, so let's do that.
Okay, I can stay there.
Alright guys, well, we are rested. It is a new day, and we are going to go get that $15,000 base. And we'll see what shenanigans we get up to on the way. I still need to take the thumbnail shot here.
Bozo.
Let's get that field of view zoomed in. There we go. Love it. This, I mean, this boat is freaking cool. It's just satisfying because I made it. Like, obviously there's cooler ones on the workshop, but it's just satisfying because I made it myself from scratch.
If you say so.
I will end you, Joe.
No balls. So we're going for 10,000 negative 3,100.
I cannot pick you up and throw you overboard, but I would.
You're rocked.
I'll just wait until we have weapons. Though if this is where we're basing our tanker out of, that is going to be a long drive to the diesel buy point, especially because the tanker is going to max out at like 20 knots is going to be my speed goal for it. You don't want, you know, a 50-knot tanker.
Mm-hmm. Where do we have to go to buy diesel?
All the way to the east side of the green and the arid islands. It's like in the middle of those two islands, all the way on the east.
Jesus. Do we really want to go there?
We have to.
There's nothing closer?
Nope.
What if we just do oil conversion?
I don't know if we have enough fuel to last us that long. So I was like, let's get to the point where we can buy tankers full at a time. But, you know, it's going to be a full-size tanker, so it's going to be, you know, 100,000 liters. It's not like we have to do it every time. It's like we'll do it a couple of times maybe, and then we'll have enough, you know, we'll get into the oil drilling and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay, I guess. And it's not like we need to then make a new tank or anything. We can use the same friggin' tanker for oil. So.
Right.
Yeah, okay, I guess that'll work.
And then when Crazy gets on, he likes doing the commodity trading stuff. He can just run the tanker between the oil depot and the fuel depot for us a few times, and boom, we'll be full of money.
There we go.
There's tons of shipping containers on this island, too. And I still don't know what the gameplay is.
You can actually transport these?
Yeah, and I still don't know.
Oh, I thought this was all like
decoration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't know exactly what the gameplay function of like the transport containers are, but I do know like you can move them and transport them and get money. I just don't know like where they're supposed to go and stuff.
Okay.
And like, do they respawn after you transport them? Like, I don't know that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, caution. I don't know.
All right. Well, we are here. If you leave, make sure you close the door behind you because the seas are a bit rough, and with the battery off, the pumps don't run.
Yep. Ah, there we go. I'll just AFK really quick.
Island for sale. 15,000. Yes, purchase the property. Cha-ching! And now we're gonna do an explore to see if there's any loot crates on here. Oh, there's a trailer with a rowboat. That's kind of funny.
Exploration Nation.
Alright, guys. Well, I am not seeing any loot crates on this island, which, I mean, that's okay. We just found that one for ow, I just broke my legs. We just found that one for like 12 research points when we were on our way here. So
it works out.
We're fine. So yeah, off camera, I'm gonna start building an oil tanker, and we may or may not do that next episode. Have not really decided. I would say this house is also an upgrade over the basic like trailer house that we've had.
Yeah,
this is pretty cool. You actually get like a garage and stuff. Not that there's any way to spawn land vehicles on this island, but
yeah, this is true. Not that we need them though.
Correct. Well, apart from moving the shipping containers, we're gonna have to figure out some way to get these.
Looks like we're gonna be making a ferry.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to eventually Dukes of Hazzard it onto the ferry.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look up. Between episodes, we're gonna start building an oil tanker, and I'm going to figure out exactly what you do with these shipping crates, and if these shipping crates are actually functional or if they're just decoration. Until then, I'm a Shadowbox. I've been joined by my friend Joe, and you guys have
and goodbye.
A good one.